Hi everybody, it's Alexia. It is December 1st. It's a gorgeous day here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I was actually getting organized today and stopped everything and said, you know what, I'm going to do a video. And I am going to do it to share something with you, a tool that I hope will help some of you get some clarity. I posted today about New Year's goals and some of the things that we are setting in our brains about goals for the new year. And one thing that I know that has really helped me has been to mind map. Now, mind mapping is not anything new, but it may be something new for many of you, probably is. Mind mapping is basically a way to visually organize our thoughts that is very, very effective. As a matter of fact, highly effective, much more so than what we've traditionally been taught as far as, doing bullet points and such. Actually, studies and science have found that the brain does not organize information that way, and that mind mapping is a much more effective, natural way for the human brain to process information. If you saw some of my posts a while back, my 17-year-old, I actually taught her how to do this, and she had not seen, or I had not seen, her mind maps, and she showed me one day and I was blown away. Like, hers are quite amazing, quite amazing. They're very elaborate, and we'll talk a little bit about that, but I wanted to tell you that it's helped her tremendously in school. So this is something you can do for yourself. You can teach your partner, your husband, your best friend, you can teach your kids, and it can be used for any goal or thought process or information that you need to get out of here and clear and put down for yourself. So it's really just an amazing tool. So I'm going to give you some basic tips today and just start you off with mind mapping. You can check a book out of the library. There are apps for this, I think. I wouldn't make it too complicated. It doesn't need to be something super, super complicated, but there are a couple things that I want you to remember as you're mind mapping. The first thing is that color is key. Okay, so you can, I would get yourself as many colorful markers, color pencils, crayons, stickers. You can use glitter. You can use different mediums. The more complex your mind map is, the more visual you make it, actually the more effective. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I do. So you can use colored markers. Like I said, get yourself as many colors as you can. You can also get a tablet of construction paper that is colored. I've done both. So I'm going to show you an example today of just how to get started with just plain, white notebook paper. But again, the more colorful, the better. Another thing that people do is I have seen women to take large sheets of brown, what is that called? Like brown, not construction paper, but brown packing paper, rolls of it, and literally laying it on, you can lay it on the floor, you can lay it on the wall. So a mind map can be a very active, alive, ever-changing tool for you to use. You can put it up and start left to right. I'm going to show you how I start mine. You can use different pieces of paper, colored paper that you add on. So this is really something, it's like a puzzle almost. It's like a puzzle, and you can keep adding and adding and adding. You do need space. So if it's something that, you are limited in space, then putting it on the wall may not be effective for you, but if you can, that's good too. So let me just start you off. Basically, the idea behind mind mapping is that you have, I'm going to try to do this backwards, a central idea in the middle of your page. And let's say that my number one goal for, okay, I'll go back to this year. My number one goal for the year 2016 was my health. So let's say I'm going to put health in the center. I'm going to stand up here so I hope y'all can see this. It could be money, it could be building your business, it could be stress relief, it could be exercise, it could be weight loss, it could be your wardrobe, it could be image, it could be diet, it could be food, it could be organization. I don't care what it is. And you can do as many mind maps for all of those things again and build upon them. So let's say for me it was health. Basically what's going to start to happen is I'm going to build spider legs. And let's say off of my legs, as I'm narrowing this thought in my head, let's some of the things that may come up for me. And let's say I put weight as 1, exercise is 1, stress is 1, time, meal planning, okay? And I just start to kind of expand my thoughts about health. I start to kind of fan them out and start to spread them out. Now let's say under weight, I put high blood pressure. Let's say high blood pressure. Under weight, I put hate my clothes. Hate clothes. So under high blood pressure, I can then expand and do the same thing. I could put doctor visit, doctor checkup. Under clothing, I could put giveaway, shopping. Let me show you how this looks. Okay. You want to be mixing your colors up because, again, it's a visual way your body and your brain really registers and your eyes really register. So under stress, I could put medicine, meditation. See, and you're kind of just expanding in and sort of brain dumping all of the stuff that swirls in your head about your health. You've got to put it down and get it out. And then once you have it out, okay, once you have it out, and you can kind of, you can modify this. You may see it and say, I really want to, let's say it's health, and let's say for you, meal planning is really an issue. Then I would take another piece of paper and I'd pull out meal planning. And I'd put meal planning in the center as my thought. And I'd start just kind of dumping around it. Confusion, lack of time, wanting support, hating to do the dishes, scheduling of my kids, buying a crock pot, whatever it is around meal planning that needs to kind of come out so that you have a really good visual of what that looks like, then you do it. This is the basis for how I really organize just about everything. So you can, again, do this for anything. Start your New Year's goals here. Start your business planning. You can do it for accounting. You can do it for everything. So I hope this helps you, gives you a little bit of a start. Post your comments below. I'd love to see yours. And I'm going to find, I have a picture of my daughter's. Hers is like, it's completely covered and colors. You can start to do, you can put pictures. If stress, let's say stress is in your eyes, you can draw a picture of an eye. The more visual, the better. Post your comments below on mind mapping. Let's see what you think. Talk to you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.